trunks, they ever ready. Assault and battery, if you scared, you never ready.
Alright, this video is going to be a WrestleMania 30 match video, a match that I would love to see at the upcoming event in New Orleans. And it's the Shield versus the Wyatt family. And the reason I'd like to see this is because obviously it's one of those things, you got two 3-man teams. It's just a, mix the two together and it's just there. It has to happen. It's more like a Von Erich and Freebird kind of thing where 3 guys on this team, 3 guys on that team. They're just made for each other. And it's just like the Nation of Domination versus the D-Generation X back in 98, 99, that feud that they had. Every week they just linger here and there. They do their 2 separate things. Once their paths cross, it's like, man, like this is a match you want to see. And they're such polar opposites also. Even, you look at the Wyatts and the Shield, you look at the Nation and you look at DX. Those are 2 totally different teams, but they had one similarity, and that was that they were a 3-man or 5-man team. And I remember, like this was yesterday, it was a street fight on Raw. It was DX versus the Nation in a street fight. And I don't remember which day, which Raw, whatever it was, but I remember Billy Gunn beating the hell out of D'Lo Brown with a trash can, Road Dogg and Mark Henry, The Rock and Triple H. That was when their feud was really hot. It was like 3-man teams like that, and ones that mean a lot. You don't see that too much anymore, especially ones that have been built up and actually mean something. Sure, you had guys like the Mexicools and the BWO, and I don't know which other 3-man team. You had Too Cool, which were, they were okay, but none of them have really been as hot, or in recent years, that is, than the Shield's been. Shield's been here for exactly a year, Survivor Series, and they have been nothing but the most dominant 3-man team, I think, in WWE history, or at least recent history. And then you have the Wyatt family, who, although they came just before SummerSlam, they haven't been as dominant as the Shield. Sure, they've been beating guys up here and there, but the impact that the Shield had is far greater than what the Wyatt family has done. And I know Bray Wyatt is injured right now, but everyone has high hopes for him because of how unique he really is. And when you look at the Shield, you got 3 guys who are totally unique in their own separate way, where Luke Harper is kind of that big man who can work. Bray Wyatt's that other same guy, very unique in his own way. And then you got the 3rd guy, Eric Rowan, who is kind of the rookie of the group. He's the guy who's kind of just there because he's a big guy with a big beard and bald head. Looks like a grub. He fits the role very well. But when you talk about experience, it has to go to the Shield in big match situations. And even the fact, you look at world experience, you look at Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, who've traveled the world twice over. They've been on the indie circuit for years, but then you got Roman Reigns, who is obviously going to be the star of the group when it comes to looking towards the future. But when it comes to WrestleMania, I think that's just a clash of 2 teams that are just like, they can put on a great match. I have never seen a bad Shield match. I'm sure I have, but there are very few, one and very few. But I would have obviously the Shield win. I don't know. You can put the Wyatts over in a way if you want to, because I guess they'll be around longer than the Shield is, because I see the Shield kind of breaking up right now. Have the blow off maybe even at WrestleMania, have their last match then. But I would like to see if the Shield could last forever, it would be great for me because they fit so well with each other. They may not be the fan favorites, but they're definitely something that, grown-up fans like myself and Gemini and Stevie Breach, and you got young fans who, just started watching a year or 2 ago. They all can see that the Shield are cool dudes. These are the guys like I want to cheer for. Where, it's just a shame that all great teams have to break up at some point, but I just really love to see the Shield go forever and their WrestleMania match, if it does happen, and I'm sure it will. Knowing WWE, they'll probably blow it off on SmackDown, but love to see that match happen, and I'm pretty sure we probably will. Anyways, that's all. See you guys in the next video.